And
Okay.
we'll see what we get from the audience. All right.
Jane,
God
thank
bless
you,
you,
Joyce.
Sheila. All right, we'll be praying for
Appreciate
your health. All right, guys, we're going to go into the second hour of Just Ask Joyce, and Kevin Roberts will be on board. We're going to talk a little retirement summer camp. And if you have not yet thought about retirement, you probably should. Maybe you already have made plans, but he is going to give you some other advice. So stick around. And in the meantime, as you well know, I'm in battle for his cause.
The Spirit, 94.7 WFIA FM New Albany, Louisville, is a service of Salem Media Group, online at WFIAFM.com.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Attorney General Loretta Lynch in Orlando today to update the investigation of the Pulse nightclub massacre. Says investigators are taking a closer look at the FBI's interaction with gunman Omar Mateen prior to the attack.
We are going back and looking at all of our contacts with him, as we are asking people to look back at their contacts with him as well to determine what, if anything, we could have done better.
Lynch is not saying whether anyone will be charged in the case.
We're not discussing other individuals, except to say that we're seeking to gather as much information from everyone as we can.
Lynch visiting with victims' relatives, prosecutors, police, and other first responders. A funeral earlier today for a 2-year-old Nebraska boy killed by an alligator at Disney World, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. The service for laying graves held today at a church in West Omaha. The child was pulled into the water and drowned last week, despite frantic efforts by his father to save the boy. A Democratic congressman has been convicted of racketeering and other charges.
A jury found Shaka Fatah guilty of racketeering, fraud, money laundering, and other counts. White House spokesman Josh Earnest did not address the specifics of the case, but said it was noteworthy that an Obama-supporting member of the Democratic Party was convicted.
The Department of Justice is faithful to their mandate to pursue justice, irrespective of political affiliations.
The racketeering case largely centered on Fatah's various efforts to repay an illegal $1 million campaign loan. Greg Clugston, the White House.
Firefighters are working to make gains against Southern California wildfires as an intense heat wave eases just a bit. Closing Wall Street, modest gains today with the Dow closing up 23 points at 17,828. The NASDAQ closes 7 points higher. More on these stories, townhall.com.
WFIA, The Spirit.
It's the 4 o'clock edition of Just Ask Joyce, and as I promised you, Roberts at CPA is on board. Kevin Roberts is going to have a little summer camp today. We're going to talk about retirement and what that looks like. And, you know, guys, I don't care what age you are, this is a good opportunity for you to see how you can improve yours, or at least get started. Again, regardless of how old you are. So you tune in today, and we're going to open the phone lines for you if you have some specific questions for Kevin Roberts. He's on board, and he will address those one by one. This is his expertise, and that's what I do. I bring you experts to the table when I'm not as equipped to deal with these things, and that's why Kevin Roberts is in the seat today behind the microphone waiting for your call, 571-2428. And, of course, this hour is brought to you by Roberts CPA Group, as well as Window World and About Face Spa and Salon, just for you on Just Ask Joyce.
Guys, when do you think we'll go back to Holiday World and Splash and Safari?
Pretty soon, Mom.
Do you think we can go back this weekend?
Maybe not that soon, but soon.
Like again this summer?
Definitely.
Do you remember when we blasted out of the station and then went upside down right away on Thunderbird?
I do.
That was awesome.
It was, wasn't it?
And what was up with Mammoth and Wildebeest?